Hi everybody, it's Tariq from Tariq's Rock, and I decided to make this video on my thoughts after making 10 YouTube videos, just as a chance to check in with my viewers, subscribers, you. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate the comments and the engagement, the subscriptions, the likes. Thank you very much. I am really excited about what's coming ahead. So this is really just a check-in video. So if you've been watching the channel, this will probably interest you. If you are a new YouTuber or considering starting a YouTube channel, this might be helpful to you to just kind of get some perspectives on what it's like from someone who's started fairly recently. So I know for someone interested in starting a channel, you should probably search other YouTubers on other tips. And there are several videos where people say, I wish I knew this 3 years ago or 2 years ago or 1 year ago. I'm only a few weeks in, so you might be closer to where I am. So my perspective right now is going to be different than a year from now. A year from now, I'll probably know more and say, I wish I knew this then. But the perspective I have right now and what I think is helpful is different than what I'm going to think about that time 1 year from now about today. I hope that made sense. So, okay, so starting is the big one. The biggest thing that's going to be in your way is yourself. I have been my biggest obstacle, but I've also been my greatest supporter by just saying, I'm just going to try it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to be willing to fail. I'm going to try it. And, many times, things actually succeed rather than fail. So just starting. The other thing, having some sort of a plan, knowing what you want to talk about. I have notes here. I've got several pieces of paper, notes I wrote out. So having some sort of plan is helpful. And then storyboarding any ideas that you have on what you want the shoots to be, and shooting to edit. So planning out the shoots and then editing them. And even if you don't go by that plan, it gives you an overall approach to everything. So yes, I'm taking care of what the beginner YouTubers should be, and then I'm going to talk about some of my other videos that I've made after this. The three things that have been very helpful to me have been getting LumaFusion. It's an inexpensive app, and it has several of the things that I'm able to use at my skill level. I've got a background in photography. Video is new. So moving objects and audio, those are new, and LumaFusion makes several of those things very easy to edit. The second thing is story blocks. So in story blocks is access to music, transitions, being able to have titles, and much more. And with LumaFusion and story blocks, you can actually access the story blocks content, you have to pay for it, through LumaFusion fairly simply with a few clicks. So that's already kind of built in and tied in together. So that's the second thing that's helpful. The third for me has been Epidemic Sound. And Epidemic Sound has great sound effects, several royalty-free music things. Again, you do have to pay for all these things, LumaFusion, Storyblocks, Epidemic Sound, if you get them. But having all of those, where video was the new thing for me to learn, having these great tools really accelerated, got me excited, felt good, and fairly soon I was able to start adding audio in, putting some light sound effects, but it's mostly been music so far. So that's what I wanted to talk about for beginners. And the things that I haven't done, there's also stock footage available with Storyblocks. So things I haven't done, and possibly in the future. I don't have any drones, no drones. Could access stock footage for drones. The other thing is I have a gimbal, but I haven't used it. I was thinking about making a video just on my video setup and microphone. I think I'll do that another time. And if people are interested, let me know if you want to see that. And also, what's in my gear bag for creating the videos. So I'm happy to do that. So it's not that much. The other thing is I actually dream big on videos. What I imagine, how I see videos come together are, several are much larger than just what I can do myself. So what my imagination has been more like a screenwriter or director, and the reality has been that I can't have someone going around having a shot of me, because that would require another person, and I'm the only person. So there's a little disconnect right now between where my imagination is and what I have. So I'm hoping some of these other things will help. But learning about editing has been exciting and fun, and I see how that advances storytelling both for photography and for videos. So I want to talk about, now I'm going to continue this discussion, but talk about some of the videos that I have made so far. So I've picked out 3 to talk about. The first one is Invisible Sounds. It's probably my personal favorite, but so far it has the least views. It's about 120 views right now, and I created that for an audience of 1. I really just created that video so I could practice editing video and audio. It's basically that simple. But the subject is a 503 CW camera. It's turning slowly. There's a music track to it. There's one sound effect. And if you turn the volume up and you watch it, it has sounds from the mechanical Hasselblad 503 CW. The dark slide coming out. The shutter button clicking. The crank to advance the film. So if you'd like to watch it, you can, and I will attempt to link it at the end of this video. So that means that I have to learn how to do that. I'm saying I'm going to do that. We'll see at the end of this video. Do I have a link for it? If not, I promise there'll be a link in the description. So that's my personal favorite video, but the audience for that one was me. So it has the fewest views. The second video I made was the unboxing Hasselblad 907X video, the photo shoot and review. So this ended up being 56 minutes long, but has been the most watched video I have so far. I thought maybe it would have a few hundred views, and it's over 3,000 views in a few weeks. So thank you. Over 3,000 views. And that's added up to over 420 watch hours of unboxing the Hasselblad. And that video had no music, it had no sound effects. But still, it had what people want to watch. It's a new camera, people want to see it. And there are other videos out there. I've been so happy to see that video suggested, and the browse features. One day I was scrolling through and I saw one of my favorite YouTubers videos, 2 rows above, and another YouTuber I was watching, 2 rows below, next to the unboxing video. I didn't even dream of that, but thank you for watching it. It was fun making it. Third video I want to talk about is the histograms video, the histograms and metering. Interestingly, while that's a very technical video, I'm also talking about people collaborating together and us supporting each other. That video has been watched a lot, and so thank you for that. I think that was a little bit of a surprise to me. It was fun, but also it's different. So thank you for watching that. So what I want to talk about next is perfection. This is hard for me. So this is something I'm constantly working on. So it's an enemy to creativity. We are looking for that perfect thing all the time. But good is very helpful. Just to let everybody know, the first video I wanted to make, I still haven't created. There are some technical reasons for that, but I let go of perfection in trying to make that video. It's been such a challenge, and I'm glad I didn't wait, because I wouldn't have had these rich experiences so far with you. And so I'm hoping to make that before 2020 is over. So we'll see. I'm working towards that, but it's not because I am tied to perfection. There are literally some technical difficulties, so we'll see more about on that one. So it's not going to be perfect. There are going to be some errors, but keep focusing on value. It's got to be something I feel for every video I make. It's got to be something I love and is loved, or there's some value for other people, and then hopefully that comes together. So now I want to talk about you, and I want to say thank you. So at this time I am under 100 subscribers, but thanks for subscribing. It's a little bit different for everybody for what reasons, but I appreciate it. And I wanted to say two of the surprises to me were how rich the comments ended up being and continue to be. So it's not just people commenting to communicate with me, but also to communicate with each other and supporting each other. And I am so grateful and so happy people are doing that. So thank you for that. Really, thank you for supporting each other, because I've seen people engage. So before I started my channel, I didn't read many comments, and I don't think I ever commented. I don't remember if I ever did. So the other surprise to me, and a wonderful surprise, is that so many of the viewers are international. About 20% of the viewers are in the United States. I live in the United States, in Virginia, about 25 miles from Washington, D.C. So the video I made on the Lincoln Memorial, which is 25 miles away from here, has less than 10% viewers from the United States. But I love and appreciate that people around the world are interested enough in Washington, D.C. and the Lincoln Memorial and watching it, and allowed me to share some of the pictures I took with a Hasselblad 907X and some perspectives I really enjoy. So thank you to everybody around the world. I had no idea it was going to be around the world watch, but that's incredibly exciting. So I think that's about all. I have one more video I'm working on. This is the original one I intended to start this channel on. It's still in the works, so I want to let you know I'm still working at it, and I hope to share that with you soon. So I just want to say, really, thank you to everybody. Thank you. This is how this has been possible. It's been fun. It's a start, and I'm going to keep going. And I think this is one of the first times I've managed to keep this relatively shorter. So I'll see everybody next time.